We've made videos about Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, but history is filled with other amazing stories from battles to beautiful places. Today, let's look at one of the greatest warriors from the Muslim conquests, the hero warrior of Ednedin, Dhiraar bin Al-Azwar. Ajnadain, Palestine, year 634 AD. A vast open field stretches to the horizon, surrounded by low hills on all sides. Heavy clouds roll in from afar, casting ominous shadows over the ground. In the distance, the faint clash of swords can be heard along with the muffled sound of distant war drums. As we approach, we see two massive armies facing off. To the left are the imperial purple banners of the Byzantine Empire waving in the wind. They stand firm on the field with their general, Warden. On the right are the black banners of Islam bearing the Shahada, the testimony of faith. The Muslims are ready for battle too, with their general Khalid ibn al-Walid. Soon the time will come for them to clash. But first, it's here. This is the tale of the Battle of Ajnadain and the hero who fought there. It is a story of bravery, faith, and sacrifice that has echoed through the ages. Now let's go back to the video. As the Muslim army prepares for the battle ahead, whispers quickly spread throughout the Byzantine lines. A hush falls over the troops as they watch the man emerge from the sea of faces. Bare-chested and covered in dust, he seems a vision of both danger and determination. With a confident stride, he holds a sword aloft, his eyes blazing with unwavering focus. Fear creeps into the hearts of the Byzantines as they recognize the man they now face. In the annals of their history, his name has become synonymous with strength and skill. And now he stands before them ready to lead the charge. His presence alone seems to shake the very foundations of their defenses. Who is this warrior? Why does he strike fear into the hearts of his enemies? Let's take a closer look. This is Dhiraar Ibn Al-Azwar, a general known as the bare-chested demon. He may not be wearing armor or a helmet, but his bravery knows no bounds. As the tension builds, the Byzantine trumpets blare, signaling the start of the battle. The clash of steel on steel echoes across the plains as the Muslim and Byzantine armies engage. The air is thick with the shouts of warriors and the desperate cries of the fallen. The fate of empires hangs in the balance as the two armies collide. It's a sight that would inspire awe and terror in equal measure. Suddenly, amid the chaos of battle, something remarkable happens. Dirar makes a move that defies expectations. With a powerful leap, he clears the gap between himself and his adversaries. His sword flashes in the sunlight, leaving a trail of silver light. The Byzantines watch in astonishment as Dirar charges forward, seemingly unstoppable. It's a display of skill and daring that leaves them breathless. In response, the Byzantine soldiers regroup, determined to contain the threat posed by Dirar. They form a tight defensive circle, their shields locked together, ready to face the oncoming storm. But Dirar is unfazed. With a warrior's instinct, he calculates his next move. Spotting an opening in the circle, he directs his horse to that spot and charges forth with unwavering determination. The Byzantines tense up, bracing for impact. Will they hold their ground, or will Dirar's assault shatter their defenses? Only time will tell. As the battle rages, the tide begins to turn. Dirar leads the Muslim forces with unmatched ferocity, pushing the Byzantines back inch by inch. His sword dances through the air, finding gaps in their defenses with deadly precision. Each swing is a masterpiece of timing and technique, leaving the Byzantines overwhelmed and on the brink of defeat. Their formations falter, their ranks become disorganized. It's a testament to Dirar's skill and the power of his relentless assault. But the Byzantines are not without their own skilled warriors. Amid the chaos, a Byzantine general emerges, answering the call for defense. With a commanding presence, he rallies his troops, urging them to stand firm and fight back against the Muslim invaders. The general's strategic mind takes over. He directs his men to exploit any advantage, to counterattack when the opportunity arises. For the Byzantine soldiers, it's a matter of survival, of protecting their homeland and their way of life. The general's leadership gives them hope amidst the darkening clouds of war. And then there's Khalid, the Muslim general. He observes the battle unfolding before him, his mind sharp and calculating. Recognizing the need for strategy, he gives commands to his troops, guiding them in coordinated maneuvers that catch the Byzantines off guard. His orders are precise, his tactics flawless, turning the tide of battle in the Muslims' favor. With each passing moment, the Muslims gain ground, pushing the Byzantines back towards their camp. The once proud Byzantine formations are now broken and demoralized. Their resistance crumbles in the face of the Muslim onslaught. The battle is far from over. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, the fighting reaches its peak. Both armies give and take, their determination and resilience tested with every blow. The clash of steel, the shouts of warriors, and the cries of the wounded fill the air. It's a brutal display of military might, a test of endurance, and a struggle for supremacy. In the midst of this chaos, heroes emerge on both sides. Individual acts of bravery and skill stand out amid the larger battle, reminding us of the human element at the heart of this conflict. Yet as the day wears on, it becomes clear that the Muslim forces have the upper hand. Their numbers are vast, their strategies effective, and their determination unwavering. Slowly but surely, the Byzantines begin to lose ground. Their defenses weaken, their resolve falters, and the shadow of defeat looms over them. Then comes the decisive moment. Dirar, leading a group of elite Muslim soldiers, launches a final ferocious assault. His presence at the forefront of the battle inspires his troops, while instilling fear into the hearts of the Byzantines. It's a display of military brilliance and personal valor that proves pivotal in the outcome of the battle. As the Byzantines falter, a sense of urgency grips their ranks. They realize that the battle is slipping from their grasp and that the consequences of defeat could be dire. Faced with this realization, the Byzantine soldiers make a desperate stand. They dig deep into their reserves of strength, summoning the last vestiges of their fighting spirit. Their determination to hold their ground grows, fueled by a mix of fear and defiance. But the Muslim warriors are relentless. They press their attack, exploiting the vulnerabilities of the weary Byzantine soldiers. The cries of battle intensify. The clash of arms echoes across the plain, and the fate of the Byzantines hangs in the balance. Will they be able to hold out against the unrelenting Muslim assault, or will they succumb to the pressure and suffer a crushing defeat? The answer lies in the outcome of this final confrontation, a showdown that will determine the victors and the vanquished in this epic clash of civilizations. But the battle isn't just about military victories and defeats. It's also a clash of cultures, religions, and worldviews. The encounter between the Muslim and Byzantine forces represents a broader historical context, a period of cultural exchange and conflict that shaped the course of history. Finally, after hours of fighting, the Byzantine soldiers begin to retreat, their numbers dwindling, their morale shattered. The once formidable army is now in disarray, beaten and exhausted. The tide of battle has turned decisively in favor of the Muslims, marking a significant moment in history. The Muslim forces, led by the brilliant strategy of Khalid and the awe-inspiring bravery of Dhiraar, have triumphed over the Byzantine Empire. As the victorious Muslims raise their swords in the air, the cheers of triumph echo across the battlefield. The sounds of celebration blend with the echoes of Allahu Akbar, the oneness of God, a testament to their unwavering faith. The setting sun casts long shadows over the battlefield, painting a scene of both victory and somber reflection. The fallen soldiers, both Muslim and Byzantine, lie scattered across the ground, a reminder of the cost of war and the fragility of life. Amidst the celebrations, Dhiraar stands apart, lost in thought, his chest still bare, his body bearing the scars of battle. He gazes towards the horizon, his eyes reflecting the fiery hues of the setting sun. In that moment, he embodies the spirit of the Muslim conquests, a warrior who fearlessly led his people to victory while remaining deeply connected to his faith. The image is both haunting and inspiring, a symbol of the struggles and triumphs that have shaped history. As the day fades into night, the Muslims prepare to claim their hard-won victory. The battlefield of Ajnadain has witnessed a clash of empires, a display of military prowess, and an encounter between cultures. The triumph of the Muslim army marks a turning point in history, a testament to their strength and determination. And among them, Dirar stands tall, not just as a great warrior, but as a symbol of bravery, faith, and the indomitable spirit of those who dared to conquer new worlds.